Weather is so nice. I thought maybe it'd be raining, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to share with you some of the nice early April weather we're having here. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around. And off in the distance here, hey, it looks like I have my zoom button back, so that's good. So we're up here just above the valley, and out there in the distance is the valley. And beyond that, the Cascade Mountains, and we can definitely see where there's some precipitation going on. I'll zoom in on some of that here. Now, let's get to that zoom tool. Thank you, Tom. Totally didn't plan this one, off the cuff. Totally going handheld, but we can see some snow on the mountains there. And just over here through these trees, hang on a second. Yeah, beyond the nearby tree branches in the distance there. See how visibility in those ridges, those distant ridges, especially that dark ridge there right in the center. Normally we'd see some mountains behind there, but there's some real thick precipitation right now. And definitely going on, I would imagine there's some snowfall up there in the Cascades. And look at right, let's see here, a very pronounced peak. I'm not sure which peak that is right there, but it really pops and stands out. And more of the same as we look this way. Thank you so much for the happy Easter, my friend Tom on Whidbey Island. So here I am standing up on a bench so I can look over that nearby fence line. Sun has been in and out all day there. Well, we're looking forward to some of that coming here, my friend. Here is the scene at Glacier Peak. Hi there, Kit. I hope you got some good rest. I know you had to get up early, or that you wanted to get up early for a very good reason too. And I've mentioned this in some of my past live streams over the years on Periscope, but sometimes just the other side of this fence we'll see deer. I don't think that's going to happen right now. That'd just be too cool if that happened. But here, we'll go over the fence. You have beautiful, happy Easter, wonderful. But it's nice to see the sunlight catching those mountaintops out there. Just make out, I think that's three fingers kind of obscured by some clouds right there. So I got a little bit of battery on here. I can do a little bit of a walk and talk, get some more steps in. How's everybody doing? How was the weather on your Easter so far? Sorry about the hand in your face there. Don't have my gimbal with me again. I wasn't planning on doing this. Tom, how was your Easter morning on Whidbey Island? Kit, Redding, California? How's it been? A little chillier here today. It's in the 40s. But it's wonderful that it's not raining for the moment. I thought it was going to be raining. And definitely we've got rain in the area, but not here right now. So I'm capitalizing on that. I've mentioned my fingerless gloves before. Gray day in Dallas. Hey, Tracy. A gray day. Well, you're going to have the heat soon enough, right? You've probably even had some recently. So I'm hoping that a gray day translates to maybe a cool day, and one that isn't too humid. I know, I believe Houston gets a lot more humid than Dallas. It was cold this morning at church, Tom says, over on Whidbey Island. Oh, thank you, Ramona. Ramona Torres Ford from New Mexico, where it's 76 degrees. And let's see if she put a windy thing in there. No, she put a rabbit, the Easter chick, and the sheep, the lamb. Very apropos. March, especially March, but now we're into April. In New Mexico, like my wife's favorite season is spring, but for a lot of people in New Mexico, it's not. It's not spring because it means the spring winds. And when I used to wear hair in TV, which I obviously don't now, that's true, I did. I wore hair in the late 90s. Those spring winds were not my friend. Hey, Jeff. Jeff is here from Orlando, where I know it's not in the forest like it is here. And Tracy in Dallas says, definitely enjoying the gray skies for cooler temperatures. It sounds like 90s will be there soon, but nice and cool today in Dallas. That's awesome. Let me show you the view ahead here. You don't want you to be looking at me the whole time. Here's the field. I can show you that. You're probably hearing a bit of a breeze. Indeed, Glacier Peak High School, home of the Grizzlies. Yeah, they put a new field in a few years ago. So I've been walking 7 to 8 miles a day for the last few months, and starting to introduce a little bit of periodic jogging now that I'm getting some weight off and it's not so bad on my knees. And so today, though, I'm not emphasizing on getting to 7 or 8 miles. And came down here, allergies, yes, definitely, Ramona, and allergies in New Mexico and those spring winds. That's the thing. And you know what? When I lived in Arizona, because I lived there too, as well as New Mexico, those olive trees really got a lot of people in Arizona. I had a really good friend who just, man, those olive trees, they really got him. Sunny but cool in Redding, California. Thank you, Kit. I hope the eaglets are doing really well in Redding and the well-known nest that you follow. Yeah, so I wanted to start introducing more intervals. So I took it. I mean, it's not going to sound like much to some of you, but I just walked a mile actually. I said I'm only going to walk it, but I'm going to do the same 100-meter stretch, this back stretch, at full sprint each time. So it's not about, and my full sprint isn't very fast. If I try to jog for any distance right now, I start sucking air. So I'm still getting back into shape. The beautiful thing about teleworking for me now is I don't have that long commute, so I can get out and get in shape. 72 at Disney at Orlando. Here we go. Kit, and your relative, I think it's your niece maybe, inspires me. She does these 50-mile runs. Oh my gosh. It is solved by walking. There you go, Kit. Under the lights, so to speak. I can hear the flag. I don't know if you can in the wind here in this breeze. Let me see if I can get this. Whoops, sorry about that. These buttons are close together, and I'm all thumbs when it comes to texting, and I am all thumbs too when it comes to these controls on this Haps app. Ted is there from Albuquerque. Oh my goodness, we've got two from Albuquerque at least now. Hey Ted, what part of Albuquerque are you in? I used to work in the downtown area, kind of by the zoo, by Tingley Beach. I used to live up in the Northeast Heights, but I got to go all over the town in New Mexico. So it'd be great to hear whereabouts you are, if you don't mind sharing. Here we go. Your 3 eaglets are 2 weeks old and very well fed. That's great to hear. And all 3 of them are surviving so far. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Kit, but that's really great news in the sense that a lot of eaglets, when you have 3, they don't all make it. I think only 50% or less actually make it to adulthood or through the first year. I can't remember what that milestone is. You live in the Midtown area. Okay, very cool. Let's see, Midtown, okay. First thing that came to mind was Uptown. I remember the Uptown area pretty well. Covered some stories. I was all over New Mexico back in the day. All right, my battery's now at 20%, so I better keep this short from here on out. Just wanted to show you a bit more of the snow on the mountains. Hey, Zach, good evening, afternoon. Zach is well into his evening. It must be going on midnight there. You've not walked as much since your dog got ill. Deb's in Libby, Montana. Deb's, great to have you here from Montana. Absolutely fabulous. Well, this was great to do a spur of the moment broadcast. Don't know if you guys like this kind of content, but I'm going to experiment more with it. It's live and it kind of shows what it's like. We might be getting some hail or rain here soon because I can see off in this distance now looking to the west, southwest, the visibility, it's okay over here, but then you can see it kind of out there in the distance. There's a lot of gray coming this way. Thank you, Tom. You too. I hope you get out to the park with Bella and go for a walk, maybe along the beach. And it's 11:15 in the United Kingdom where Zach is. Zach, I might go live later on today, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's 3 o'clock in the morning you pop on because you always seem to be here no matter the time. And Kit says, yes, but your Reading Eagles have successfully fledged 3 sets of triplets. Come see our live cam, Reading Eagles. Okay, guys, Reading, Redding. If you're not familiar with Redding, California, it's a pretty well-known place along Interstate 5, south of Mount Shasta, right? Northern California, north of the Bay Area. You like it, Debs? Oh, right on. It's so nice to stay connected, and happy Easter to you, Debs. This is a reminder of the hope that we live with, and forgiveness, and the grace, and the awareness that we never really know what other people have been through or are going through. And it's good to share that grace on others as well, and try and remain patient. All right. I hope something about that sticks because I know it really brings me grounded as I think about this significant day. All right. It's wonderful spending some time with you all. I hope you have a great remainder of your Easter. For Zach, that might be about 15 minutes as he's about to go into Monday there in England. Awesome to have you here from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Redding, California, Libby, Montana, London, England. This is so cool. You're most and Orlando, Florida, Jeff. Not to be outdone. I gotta check in and see if you're doing any broadcasts lately, Jeff. I miss seeing your. I was gonna say scopes, but Periscope is gone. Okay, my phone's about to die. So, thanks so much for joining. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.